Hello class, my name is Audrey Benziger, and today I'll be going over my pitch to create an inclusive school because of my concern regarding inclusivity for disabled students. Inclusivity is a big problem that has been overlooked. Children who are disabled have a harder time learning in an environment that does not feel safe and inclusive for them. By having and promoting inclusivity as teachers, we will make all students, disabled or not, feel welcome in our classrooms. Non-inclusive schools could look like children with disables being taught in different schools because of their disabilities, not catering to different learning styles, and not being accessible to children with disabilities. As stated in my last pitch, 17% of school districts are still not able to teach children with physical disabilities because of the buildings themselves. This statistic shows how far we have come, but how far we still need to go to create more accessible and inclusive schools. In this pitch, I'll be going over how I will apply constructivism theory in my innovative approach, what that approach will look like, and what I will need to make it happen. First, I want to start reviewing the learning theory that would help me with my innovative approach to my big problem. This week, I'll be going over constructivism theory. Constructivism theory was created by Jean Piaget, but added to by Lev Vygotsky. Constructivism theory is the theory that people learn by building off of what they already know, by creating mental representations, reflecting on past experiences, and making sure to add to their schemas. There are three different types of constructivism: social, cognitive, and radical. Social constructivism, created by Lev Vygotsky, is the idea that knowledge on topics is created through social interactions with others and connects to Vygotsky's zone of proximal development, which is the distance between the actual independent potential of a person and their level of potential development through collaboration with others. An example of this is prioritizing as a teacher, having more collaboration through group projects, and creating things together as a class. Cognitive constructivism, designed by Jean Piaget, is the idea that knowledge is constructed through perception, memory, and attention. This can be done through assimilation and accommodation to help change and add to people's schemas, and by understanding which developmental stage a student is in. This theory can be applied when teachers give their students information to decipher through memory and perception of the topic. Lastly, radical constructivism, created by Ernest von Glaserfeld, is the idea that knowledge is constructed by one's experiences rather than through their senses. An example of radical constructivism is a student learning about a new topic and understanding it through the past information that they have been told or taught about it and what they've understood through that. Through these different types of constructivism, children can be taught through scaffolding, collaboration, mental representations, and past experiences. Next, I'd like to review my solution to my big problem. In my last two pitches, I've gone over how I want to create an inclusive school, accessible to students and teachers. My school's curriculum would use learning theories to teach their students and use inclusive practices to be an example for their students. Every teacher would be educated on bias, inclusivity, and learning theories that would be hired. Children would have the option, if they have a mental or physical disability, to get aid so that they can be supported and get one-on-one time. Fridays would be an optional day for students, but the school would have a program where students whose parents work on Fridays can come and drop their child off and still be educated. Activities would be based on constructivism and cognitive learning, and through social constructivism, students can learn how to work with each other and collaborate on ideas through writing skits or solving mysteries. Each activity would be a different way to stimulate their brains. These activities would be taught by rotating teachers every week. Teachers would use Fridays to hold meetings with parents, grade papers, or collaborate with other teachers if they are not doing the program that week. Children with disabilities would feel included in the classrooms because all teachers would help them based on how they learn best. They would have the choice to have aid and collaboration with other students. And then adding constructivism theory to this school would be seen in many ways. In this classroom, or in all classrooms, teachers can use scaffolding to teach their students new information about grammar rules or new math concepts. Assimilation and accommodation are essential when adding or changing information for students' schemas, so teachers would monitor the process weekly on how they understand the information with refreshers. The different types of constructivism would be seen in other parts of the school as well. Social constructivism can be seen through the Friday activities and inside the classroom through group projects and brainstorming ideas. Cognitive constructivism can be seen by having students understand new information through mental processes, such as memory about old information. Radical constructivism can be seen through teachers having students reflect on the information that they have learned and how their schemas and understanding have changed. As my other pitches have stated, behaviorism theory would be applied through positive and negative reinforcement in the classroom and Friday's activities when students share and help each other, and cognitive learning theory would be used when monitoring students' schemas and, of course, through the Friday programs as well. By applying each of these learning theories, students will be empowered and feel safe and included in my school. Finally, I'd like to review what I need to help me with my innovative approach. I will need the funding to make all this happen, the plot of land for this school, people willing to build it with me, teachers who are well-rounded in the topics I've discussed, the materials and school supplies for my classrooms and Friday activities, and the support of my community. By having the support of families with disabled children, this school can happen. Their opinion means the most because they are the ones who want their children to learn in a safe and inclusive environment. After reviewing constructivism theory, the problem I'd like to fix, my innovative approach to change this problem, and the resources I will need, I would like your support to make this happen. We can make this happen by starting fundraisers and doing community activities to help raise money for this school. By having a school that celebrates all students, caters to different learning styles, applies learning theories, and has extra help for students and teachers, we are creating a safe, inclusive environment for all students, but also specifically disabled students. Thank you.